Hello, I'm Bill Heran, the author of The Missing Piece, and today is May 28th. The topic of today is the disagreeable mind. The quote is, "You can disagree without being disagreeable." That's by Ruth Bader Ginsburg. The restless mind's primary task is to protect you from any perceived threats from others. I say perceived because these threats may or may not be real. Since the restless mind is problem based, it often will distort what is and maybe even what is said to you in a conversation and add story to it. Most likely, some catastrophic narrative for you to subscribe to and believe, or positioning yourself with a high degree of certainty within your disagreements. Also, the disagreeable mind usually takes a firm stand, especially if it is contrary to another person's statement or belief. Sometimes it can be helpful and provide necessary energy to change the status quo or standing out as a leader or an entrepreneur. Most people with active disagreeable minds put their importance in pro social and collaborative behaviors. The defenses are usually too thick and fortified, not trusting the thoughts and expressions of others while being too confident in their own positions. The disagreeable mind uses its restlessness to be me absorbed, not truly taking in the perspective of the other and wondering why they hold their positions or stances. I strongly advocate a middle way to avoid being agreeable or disagreeable in the extreme. If a person is extremely agreeable, they are tempted to be people pleasing. They even lack the traits for leadership within organizations or partnerships, and they seek favor from others at all costs. By contrast, the extremely disagreeable person tends to alienate themselves from others, speak with a high degree of contrariness, be mean spirited, sometimes fractious, quarrelsome, and even in general hard to tolerate in relationships. They're hard to be around, even in romantic or other types of relationships. It is okay to be agreeable and disagreeable in a particular situation or dialogue. The path of inner peace invites us to keep empathy and compassion present, especially when we are disagreeable. Notice why you are differing with the person. See if you perceive them or their words as threatening. As the Justice Ginsburg counseled, see if you can disagree without being disagreeable. Let's be more aware of our tendency to disagree with others. If you can watch your if you can watch your temptation to move towards an opposite view, a contrariness without speech, then you have made progress today. Thank you for joining me today with this reading from The Missing Piece. Have a good day.